So, ich bin wieder da. Wenn ihr euch fragt, warum ich die letzten paar Tage nicht gestreamt habe, war krank. Ich bin mit Fieber im Bett gelegen. Also konnte ich leider nicht. Ja, ich wollte zwar noch ein bisschen warten, bis ein paar Zuschauer kommen, aber anscheinend kommt keiner, also fangen wir einfach so an. Ja, ich glaube, man hört mich. Ja. Lass mich noch mal kurz was nachschicken. Gut. Ich habe immer Angst, dass sich da irgendwas versteht. Ja, wir waren gerade dabei zu versuchen, unserem Buch einen roten Einband zu verpassen. Und mir ist da eine Idee gekommen, wie es vielleicht funktioniert. Not sure about that. Will jetzt nicht das Buch zerschneiden. Okay. Wenn das nicht klappt, was soll man denn dann machen? Ich should try something else. Schade. Hier scheint nichts zu sein, was man als Einband verwenden kann. Okay, das hatten wir schon. Ich brauche das ganze Zeug nicht. Bleibt uns nichts anderes übrig, als woanders zu suchen. Gehen wir mal woanders hin. Falls irgendjemand eine Idee haben könnte, wo wir einen roten Umschlag finden könnten, dann schreibt es in die Kommentare, weil ich habe da irgendwie keine Idee, wo das sein könnte. Ja, am besten, ey, was ist denn hier? Das haben wir noch gar nicht gesehen. The Amazing Elsa Show. Caspar, Joe's Bim, Charlie River Bomb. Was ist jetzt passiert? Sandra. Crap, she saw me. Hey, and I can hear you too. What are you doing at the circus? As you can see, I'm here. You didn't teleport me this time, did you? No. Of course, of course, that's why I didn't feel that tickling sensation when I came through the door. And why did you hide when I came in? And why don't you knock when you enter a place you don't know? I never knock, I just go in. Anyway, I already knew this place. Then I didn't know was what I didn't know was that it was a circus caravan. I thought you were in another dimension or something strange like that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. Ah, you haven't disappointed me. You don't think I'm a loser because I work in the circus? No. It makes no difference to me if you're in a little wooden house, a circus, or another dimension. I like you because you're helping me create carnivalism, and that's cool. You are cool. Just cool? Well, awesome. Thanks. No problem. Well, now you're here, do you need something? Shall we consult the cards? Do you want me to teleport you to the butchers? Or have you got the book already? Erzähl mal über das Buch. I have got the book with blank pages, and it's got loads of pages, but the cover is white. In that case, we can't use it as the secret book of cannibalism. It needs to have a red cover, so that it represents the meat and the blood, the passion of the great bleeding pig. Kann man nach den Karten fragen. Ja, da anscheinend niemand da ist, der helfen will, fragen wir die Karten. I don't know what to do next. Will you help me? Of course, let's see what the cards say. The book, the swimming blood, pool and blood. Cool, but what does it mean? I would focus on the swimming pool and the blood. Look for something like that and put the book in it. Of course, that way the book will have a red cover. I will think about it and see if I find something. Very good. Blessings and good night. So, noch gar nicht Nacht, oder? Hier ist es noch helliger Tag. Oh. Da scheint das Blut zu sein, was wir brauchen. That stuff coming out from under the tent is blood. I can smell it from here. And the police say that entry is prohibited. Something strange went on in there. He said maybe we can do something to help him. Hello, line. Hello. It's got a sad face. Is something the matter? I miss my cups. Where are they? A week ago they left and went to the zoo. They said they were tired of the circus and that they needed to a change of scenery. So they went to that zoo and left me here on my own. Well, not completely alone. My wife is still here, but she's not much company. Poor thing. I don't blame them. I did the same thing when I was young. I lived with my parents in the documentary recording studio. Until I got tired of chasing after the antelopes every day. So I came here to the circus with my girlfriend, leaving my parents behind. I had the best days of my life here with my kids. But now they are gone and it's not the same. I miss them so much. I feel really sorry for you. Can I do something for you? Well, could you go to the zoo and tell my children that I love them? Of course. Yes, fantastic. And could you please give them this? What is it? Antelope meatballs with the finest savannah herbs and baby wild beast blood production. Sounds amazing. Don't you eat them? They are the last ones of the batch. It's my kid's favorite meal from an old family recipe. Okay, I will take the meatballs to your kids. Where was the zoo? No idea. They didn't leave their dress when they left. Okay, yeah, I'll find a way to get there. Don't worry. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, small human. You're very nice. No problem. I don't like seeing animals sad, so I will do what I can to help you. Cheer up, I'm sure your cubs miss you too. I don't know. I hope they'll at least like the food. Hopefully it will bring back good memories for them. What happened inside the tent? A few days ago, during the last performance of the afternoon session, our colleagues, the midget, blocked the exit and cut all the people in the public and the circus workers in half. No one was left whole. Oh, why did they do that? Well, they came out on stage in the middle of the performance asking for a rise. Because they were earning half as much as the other performers. The boss asked the audience and they replied that given the midgets were half the size of a normal person, half the salary should be enough. I don't think the midgets were particularly happy about that. Because they took a few swords that were lying around and the stage ended up full of half people. So now everyone is half of a salary. Makes sense. I'll see you later. Okay. So, die Frage, wie kommen wir da rein? Können wir nicht weitergehen? Also wenn wir jetzt wissen, wo wir das Buch eindunken sollen, aber dort nicht rein können, was machen wir da? Da waren wir noch nicht drin. The only way I'd put on one of those on is if I benched my head really hard. pretty sure they are colorful cupcakes. Everything in this shop is so super cute. Rings, chains, bracelets and other shiny things. There are people that put loads of that on their face and their hands. I've never liked those things. Mir fällt eigentlich nur die alte Methode ein, die bis jetzt noch nie funktioniert. Aber man kann es ja immer versuchen. Lauf, Agatha. Ja. Warum nicht? Wie soll man da sonst reinkommen, wenn du nicht reingehen willst? Aber wir können auch nicht drum herum gehen. Hier geht's nämlich nicht weiter. Nach hinten kann ich nicht gehen. Frage ich mich. Nein, wir können nicht in die Tiefe gehen. Hätte mich auch gewundert. Putzplakate haben wir gerne. No, the cow is red. Nicht wirklich. dass du rübergehst. Mal schauen, was Sandros dazu sagt zu unserem Berg. Das ist aber schon lästig, dass das auf der anderen Seite ist. Können wir wieder durch das ganze Dorf rennen. I've got the book we need, with lots of pages and nothing written on them and a red cover. Yes, it's what you told me, right? Yes, yes, perfect. Do you have a pen? Normally I never carry a pen with me, but earlier I found an entire package, so yes, I have a pen. Do you want it? No, it's for you. Ah, okay. In that case, what do I need to do now? Now you will write the principles of cardinalism in your book. And what principles are those? No idea, but soon you will know them all. Oh, yeah? How? Do your fancy heading back into your dormant imaginary home for a chat with the great bleeding pig. Ah. That would be cool, yeah. Last time our chat was cut short. Perfect, you know how it works. Have you still got the special cocktail? Yes, I've got it. Here somewhere. What should I say to him? Hey, great bleeding pig, tell me what the principles of cardinalism are. Something like that? Well, that's not the way I do it. I'd start by asking him to tell you his life story. Ask him to explain how he became the god of cardinalism. Whenever it was his childhood dream. Wait, I'm going to write this down. My memory is terrible. As I was saying, ask him about his followers. It's important that we find out who they should show their faith. How they should show their faith in him. Ah, we also need to know what sort of clothes and interior decorations he likes. Maybe find out what he likes to do in his spare time if he does sport, or if he dedicates all of his time to punishing unfaithful followers. I'm sure if you ask those questions, some other interesting things will come up. Write down everything he says in your book. But that way he will know the history of the fundamental ideas of carnerism. Okay, done. Great. Take a swing of the special cocktail. And I'll take you to your Imaginarium so you can see your friend. Bin gespannt. Ready? Ready. Perfect. Let's get to it. Go for it, Agatha. Search for the great bleeding pig and remember, write down everything he says. Let me know when you are done. Okay. Great bleeding pig. I need to speak to you, great bleeding pig. Can you come out for a minute? Hello, do you remember me? Yes, Agatha. I really enjoyed your last chat. You are a pig and that's really cool. I think we have got lots in common. So, we are friends, aren't we? Cool, thanks, great bleeding pig. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm really interested in carnerism. Can you help me understand how it works? It will be a bit like an interview. What a coincidence. I want to make my animals happy too. And a friend told me that with carnerism I can do that. So, can I ask you a few questions about carnerism? Okay, hang on while I get my book out. My questions are written in it. Okay, to get us started, I don't know. Tell me what carnerism is all about. Cool. Tell me more about the happiness part and entire eternal life. I'm particularly interested in that. On the inside, you mean? What did you say it was called? Gate of Great Sacrifice. Okay. And what's the gate like? Sometime later. Dark red with a hood. Like blood? Okay. Oh. I don't have any pages left. I've filled the whole book with notes. Doesn't matter, I think I've got enough. Thanks so much. I enjoyed talking with you again. And everything you told me is super interesting. Yes, if I need anything else, I will come and visit again. I'll talk you, but you are huge, so I won't. Okay, take care, great plating pig. I'm done. Sandro, I have finished. Sandro? What? Oh, sorry, Agatha, I fell asleep. You were in there a while. Come on, get me out of here. I'm on it. Out it go. Good, we chatted for ages. The great plating pig told me loads of interesting things about colorism. Great, tell me what he said. Hang on, I've got everything written down in my book. What? I can't read my own writing. Are you serious? Yes, I don't know how that could happen. While I was writing it, I understood everything, but now it's like somehow with awful handwriting wrote it. Let me see. Do you understand what I wrote? Of course. Remember, I'm the awesome Sandro. Yes, I guess that makes sense. All of this is going to be useful. Useful for what? For making colorism the perfect religion. Like I told you, when they assigned me your case, I designed a course adapted just for you. But it was missing some minor details to make sure there were no loose ends. After having created the great bleeding pig, and now having all the fundamental principle of colorism in this book, I will be able to guide you better on how to make your animals happy and bring your customers back to the butchers. Cool. And what do I need to do now? You need to look for a sanctuary, a place where all the followers of colorism can go to demonstrate their faith. Like one of those churches. Exactly. A place where colorists can go to pray, sing, die. I'm still not sure how they are going to show their devotion. Do you remember if the great bleeding pig told you anything about that? I think he said something about never-ending happiness and interior warmth. It had something to do with faith, trusting in him and that kind of thing. Although I'm not sure, I think he said that I'm having trouble remembering. It's normal that you can't remember what happened in your imaginarium once you've been disconnected. But don't worry, I will take a look in your book and see if there's anything in there. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about. You need to find a place you can use as a carnivorist sanctuary. It doesn't need to be big. A hall or a normal room will do just fine. So we can use my room as a sanctuary. You mean the back room at Butcher's? Yes, the Ep.04. That's where I always play with my animals and slice them up. Yes, it'd be the perfect place to set up a sanctuary. But doesn't it belong to your mom? Yes, but you don't need to worry about that. My mom and I get on well, so I don't think it will be a problem. It's not that easy, Agatha. If you want carnivorism to be recognized as an official religion, we need the sanctuary to belong to you. So if you want to do it at the Butcher's, it will need to be in your name. So I'll ask my mom to put the store into my name. Easy. Well, but that should solve the problem, right? Yes, but would your mom be willing to do that? I will ask her now, but I think she will be okay with it. Okay. Talk to your mom, and if you manage to persuade her, let me know. But remember, we can't tell anyone what we're doing. Not even your mom, okay? I know. Don't worry. Okay, good luck convincing your mom. I will stay here, reading the sacred book of carnivorism. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Okay. Hey Sandro, tell me, can you teleport me to the store? That way I'll get quicker and I will get there quicker and I won't have to walk as much. Of course, I prepared for it already. When you leave here, you will appear at the Butcher's. Don't worry. Thanks. No problem. Okay. Ob das wirklich so einfach sein wird? Mom, I need you to give me the Butcher's. Give you the Butcher's? What do you mean? I want to do something in the Ep.04 to make the animals happy. And I think I will also help to get customers back in the store. Yes, and what's it all about? I can tell you. Oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter. I have always been able to trust you, so do whatever you want in the back room. Okay, but the store has to be in my name. Can you change it? Yes, I don't mind. But we don't have any money left in to pay for the change of name. You need money for that? Yes, Agatha. And making the change isn't cheap. Have we sold anything today? No, no one has even stepped foot in the store. I still don't know where the people around here buy their meat, but I know it's not here. Anyway, we don't have any money. Oh, yeah, hey. You could try and do what your dad does. What? Dad? Your dad, Agatha. The one that's going around the world looking for clients for the store. Ah, that's right. It's been so long since I saw him. I'd forgotten I had a dad. Well, you could do what he does, but in the town. Look for customers? Yes. You could try and get a deal or what? Or at least an order from a business in the town. We'd have the money to pay the paperwork, and the butchers would be yours to do your things. And if you are lucky, we might even get a customer who wants to stick with us long term. Cool. I'm going to look for a business that wants to place an order with us. Excellent. And maybe while you're at it, you'll find out where everyone is buying their meat these days. I'd go out there and ask, but I'd prefer to stay in the store in case someone comes in. Although I doubt that will happen. Okay, I'll take care of it, don't worry. Thanks, Agatha. I don't know what I'd do without you. Eigentlich können die Leute Fleisch nur im Supermarkt kaufen, oder? Willst du nicht, dass da noch eine andere Möglichkeit gibt? Yep, the supermarket sells the meat cheaper than we do. Hang on. I recognize that logo next to the meat. It's a bit like the logo in the entrance to the vet. That's a bit strange. Jetzt ist sowas da los ist. Hello, animal doctor. Hello. Hey, something I wanted to ask. I saw your logo in an advert at the supermarket. Yeah, I use the same logo for the vet and for my meat brand. So as well as a vet, you are a butcher. Sort of. Where are the animals? The ones out the back? No, I mean the ones you make into meat. Yep, it's them. I make the meat out of dogs, cats, rats, and like... Those animals aren't for eating. Because you say so, you must be a dietitian. I don't know what that is, but I'm a butcher. What's that? What's that got to do with it? If you're a vet, you shouldn't make the shouldn't you make the animals better, not make meat out of them? I tried that and it didn't work. I don't believe you. Well, it's the truth. People brought me their animals so I could cure them. But once I told them how much the treatment or the operation was, they all ran away and never came back. They say they couldn't spend that much money on an animal. So the dead animals started to accumulate, and I had to think of a way to get rid of them. Then it occurred to me that I could sell the meat really cheap. Now people come directly here to abandon their animals when they get bored of them. The truth is, I've achieved a good variety of meat that at competitive prices. From the basic dog and cat meat that have been well received by supermarkets and fast food restaurants, to the more exotic things like iguanas and Bunia pigs for gourmet restaurants. You're a murderer. Murderer? And what about you? I thought you said you were a butcher. Yes, but I make meat from pigs, chicken, lambs and rabbits. And what exactly is the difference between your animals and mine? My animals are for eating, yours aren't. Again, with the same story. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You go back to your animals and leave me with mine. It's your fault that no one comes to the butchers anymore. I'm going to report you so that you get closed down and can't sell any more of that poor quality meat. No one will believe a jealous little girl like you. I will find someone to help me. Good luck. Assassin's Creed. Entschuldigung, das war grad. Hat man das gesehen? Ich weiß es gar nicht, ob man die Achievements, die was aufbleiben, sehen kann. Das wäre schade, wenn man die nicht sieht. Hello? Hello? Over there, it's the... Was? Der tot? Like a eating dog meat can't be good for you. Hello? Are you okay? Looks like the dog meat didn't do him any good. Hey! Yes, what's up? Have you noticed that there's a dead man in your restaurant? Dead? What are you talking about? He's just savoring the doggy burger? I know where you get the meat from for the burgers. What? How? I've been talking to the vet and he told me what he does with his animals. What? What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't know. He kills dogs, cats and all other animals and cats, and he gets broad and makes meat out of them to sell it to supermarkets and restaurants like this burger bar. Your burgers are made of dog meat, aren't they? Do you think it's okay to sell such poor quality burgers? Hey, don't ignore me, you will tell... Alright, tell the police. No, wait. Why do you buy your meat from the assassin? Well, you know... I need lots of burgers every day, and he was the only supplier that could give me enough meat. Besides, his prices are great, it's really cheap, and that's just what I need, given that I've only just opened the restaurant. That's a terrible excuse. I've got business to... I'm a butcher and I went with my mom to look at farms. And after visiting them, we decided to use the one that had the best animals, which gave the best meat without worrying about the price, because the quality of the meat is what's important. Yes, but anyway, the days of dog burgers are over. I'm going to report you both to the police, and you and the vet. No, wait, please. I've got a proposal. A proposal for what? To solve this problem. Look, I don't like the vet either. And the dog meat is cheap, but it's not particularly good. So I'd like to buy that quality meat you were talking about from you. Now that I've got lots of clients that come every day, and with the money I have got coming in, I think I could probably afford it all through. I think we might have a couple of small problems. What? On the one hand, I signed an exclusive contract with the vet, which prohibits me from buying meat from other suppliers. And on the other, our butcher's is called Knife, right? Yes, why? Don't take offense, but I passed by there the other day and it doesn't look like business is good and you don't have much meat to sell. So I don't think you are going to be able to prepare all the burgers I need. But if I can stop the vet from selling meat, we will get our customers back in the store and we will be able to buy more animals. And we will be able to prepare all the burgers you need. Are you sure? Yes, I think so. Okay, how many burgers could you prepare a day? I don't know, 20 maybe. 20? I need a lot more than that. Like 100 times more. That's 2,000 burgers a day? Yes. I can't prepare them that fast. I do it with my hands. I thought so. If that's the case, I'm going to report you. Wait a minute, I haven't told you what the proposal is yet. Ah, that's right. What's your proposal? My proposal is this. I'll deal with reporting the vet. That way the contract I've got with him will be invalid. Oh scheiße, jetzt habe ich das weggeklickt. And what? You buy the burgers from me? Yes, but first I need you to find a way to increase your daily capacity for preparing burgers. And how I'm going to do that? You said you prepared all the burgers by hand, did you? Yes. Well, maybe you could modernize the process and look for a machine that can do it quicker. But I like to cut and prepare all the meat from the animals. I don't want to stop doing that. I only need burgers, so all the other things you prepare for the store you can do like you always do. And you only use the machine for my orders. So what do you think? Well, okay. Perfect. So I just need to find a machine for preparing the burgers. Yes. And in the meanwhile, I'll deal with the vet. Okay, when I've found a machine, I will let you know. Good. I will be here. Okay. Wir gehen weiter nach draußen. So. Wir sind jetzt schon über eine Stunde drauf und ich denke, es reicht jetzt für heute auch. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass der Tierarzt uns Konkurrenz macht. So, jetzt mal Menü. Ja, heute waren anscheinend nicht so viele beim Zuschauen. Ich weiß nicht, woran es liegt. Bei mir in der Stadt regnet es. Also, am Wetter kann es doch nicht liegen, oder? Naja. Okay, ich wünsche euch alle eine gute Nacht. Bis dann. Und hoffentlich schaltet ihr morgen um 20 Uhr wieder ein. Morgen werde ich hoffentlich ganz bestimmt wieder da sein.